Hello, 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 collective. My angels, my loves, how are you doing today? We have finally made it towards the end of the week. We are on one more day to go for those of you who are Monday through Friday. Hope your week has been well. Let me take the time to say happy birthday to my Virgos. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh. What am I saying? Happy birthday. Have a hope you guys have a marvelous day, lunch, dinner, time with your friends, fellowship with your family. Just enjoy your day and be happy to see another year. Set good intentions for you for the next year, okay? Set some goals that you aim to reach. We're gonna see what the energy is for you guys for today. And I'm also going to pull some true intention cards to see what's the intention of the person that you're no longer in contact with, or maybe in contact with. What are their intentions towards you? What energy they're bringing to your connection? What your intentions are, and how they're feeling about you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey as your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant God and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. As my spirit team, my ancestors, my good dark angel, protect me as I do the reading. Protect myself, my family, my friends, and the collective on our spiritual journey for healing from any negative energy or harm that anyone may want to throw away. Okay, music playing in the background. This feels like you're ready. Seems like you're ready by R. Kelly. I don't know, collective. Are you ready? Are you ready for new love, or are you ready for reconciliation? 202, and I say that. All right, somebody say you're ready to go all the way. So are you ready to take a relationship all the way to the end, to marriage, to family, to 12? Or are you just looking for something short term? Maybe they've been waiting for you to be ready. 222, and I say that. All right, let's see. What's the energy for the collective? What's the energy for the collective for today? R. Kelly says, seems like they're ready. Envy. Envy. Someone is envious of you, okay? They're envious of the light that you bring, your positivity, your spirituality, envious of what you've accomplished in life, what you have, how you walk in faith, trusting that everything is going to work itself out for you the best way it can. How you're able to bounce back from no matter what negative energy, trauma, or heartache you experience. You take it, you alchemize it, and you come back even stronger. Like they're envious, they're in awe. Like, how do you do it? Because they don't face even half the amount that what you face as a collective, okay? And they're not able, like, it gets them down, they harden their heart, they close their heart to love. They're not able to pick up and just go back out there in life and say, you know what, yes, this tackled me, yes, this had me down for a minute, a week or two, but I'm going to alchemize this energy because I know that all things happen for thy good. I know that God's got my back, I know the universe got my back, and they're not going to give me more than what I can handle. So you handle it, you know, and you alchemize it, and you come back even stronger. You come back with the vengeance. You come back determined to not let the enemy win. And they're envious of that because as much as they like your light, as much as it turns them on, they're attracted to it, they want a part of it, they can't let go of their past. They can't let go of their past hurt. They can't let go of the negativity, the limiting mindsets, the trauma, the abandonment, whatever is holding them back. They can't let go. They won't allow themselves to go into the unknown. They want it. They see the light. They want the light. They like you. They want you. But you guys have like a push-pull, love-hate relationship. I love her. I love him, but I'm envious of him. They're doing more than they're doing what I want to do, but I don't have the strength and the courage to do. So I'm envious. And it's a battle, you know, and it's like they want to control you. This type of person will want to control you so that you don't go too far ahead above them where they can't reach you or meet you at your level. So they rather pull you back into the negativity, pull you down with them instead of them doing the work to heal. So be careful, this type of person. This is a 2020. Let's talk about rebirth and clarity, final decisions, awakening, self-evaluation. So it's interesting as we're having this following our 9-9 portal, because with the 9-9 portal, people are now awakening to what no longer serves them, people in their life that are not good for them, people that do not have well intentions. And as I told you, we are going to pull on intentions, okay? But a lot of people now are starting to do self-evaluation and receiving a lot of clarity, of what, no more illusions. There's clarity of who they're really dealing with. You're starting to see the wolves in sheep's clothing around you now, okay? So that's our energy today. So, you know what? I'll just leave that deck with that. And let's just get into, what is this person? All right, what were they? Why are they so envious of my collective? Why are they so envious? Because, again, you're so positive. You're as sweet as can be. You're sweet, you're loving, you're caring, you're nurturing. No matter how people treat you, it's like you always find the good in them. It's like you refuse to see the bad in a person. Even if it's just what you see, what they in their 5D, what they could be, what they possess, even though they're not acting out in that, you're just a sweet, lovable person. And sometimes, like a person who's carrying negative energy or more in their negative energy, they don't like to see people happy all the time. And you're just happy all the time because they want to know, okay, this person's too cheerful. Like sometimes your light, your light upsets their demons, upsets their dark. And this person, you always positive about everything that you do. Okay, you're exciting. You always receive opportunities. They feel like good things always happen to you. And yes, collective, yes. Bad things happen too, but when they do, 717, when I say that, when they do, and just go back to 717. 717 is spiritual awareness on the journey, okay? So remember that. But when they do happen, you don't let it change your spirit. You don't let it change your outlook on life, okay? Because is challenges are going to come, is how you get through them that matters, okay? And this person can't stand that positive things, opportunities. They feel like they probably work hard for everything, and then every step forward they take 2 steps back, and they just feel like good things just come to you. Well, you're putting out good energy, so good energy is going to come back. What else, spirit guys? Why is this person so envious of my collective? Thank you. They're jealous. See, I told you guys, they're jealous. They're jealous. Not only are they jealous, but they're dealing with somebody in their energy that's also jealous of you. Okay? So this person is watching their back, and you collective may need to watch your back about who you're really surrounding yourselves with. All right? Because someone isn't who they say they are. And someone thinks that they are better off than you, okay? They don't wish you well. You dealing with somebody that had a wandering eye. They wanted somebody that was more like them, or somebody who they felt like they were better than. They had more to offer them because they needed that validation. You made them feel, because you are positive, you're happy, you're independent, you hold your own, you have your own. You didn't have a need for this person. You wanted this person. This person couldn't understand or appreciate that, okay? So this person needed to go towards a situation where they felt like they were needed, where they felt like someone had to rely on them or depend on them, because that's what made them feel like they were in their masculinity, okay? Not you. And they couldn't boggle you down. So this is somebody that was very jealous of you. They wanted what you have, okay? And they're also envious of you because you're so wise. You have wisdom. With the camel here, you have wisdom. You're well versed. You're well trained. You're well traveled. You have stamina. You're self-sufficient. You're able to survive and endure whatever comes your way. Okay, not to say that sometimes you don't get in your head about it, but you don't stay there. That's the most important thing. You do not stay there when you get there. Okay. What else? Why is this person so envious of my collective? What? Thank you. Yeah, this person definitely, they feel like you might be a little too open, too flirty. Okay, this person doesn't like the way that you're able to communicate with people, the way that you communicate. That people enjoy communicating with you. They also thought maybe that you were, they in their mind they thought perhaps you were talking to someone else. They didn't feel like they were the only one. This person also does want to send a message to you, for some of you, to let you know that they're thinking of you. They're watching you on social media. If you're on social media, they're looking at your pictures, your subliminal posts, what you're putting out there. All right, they are definitely, they're happy when they see it though. They are happy when they see whatever you're posting. They may be communicating with someone that you know. You might have a friend in common or a family member or someone in common. All right, but this person definitely wants to reach out to you, but they just don't know how to reach out to you right now. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person. Yeah. This person wants to come in and fix things. And I feel like they want to communicate with you now. Okay, now they're starting to wisen up and see that perhaps the reason that you guys didn't make it is because of the mindset that they have towards you and towards the relationship. And I feel like they want to travel towards you with the camel out here, because camel could be traveling too, traveling, taking a journey, going on a trip. So someone is looking forward to traveling towards you to communicate with you, that they want to work on things. They're ready to perhaps release some things that they were holding on to. Whether it was another person, with this other person out here, jealousy, a third person that could have been jealous of you, that was connected to them, family or friend, or if it was their mindset, if it was things that they've been through that they were holding on to, such as anger, betrayal, someone cheating on them or doing them wrong, and they need a little bit of time to heal. But they want to come in and fix things between you, all right? And they want to cut things out of their life that are standing between you and the relationship. They feel this, your person is feeling very fragile right now. They feel like the relationship with you is up in the air. They don't know if you're going to be willing to accept what they have to say, if they're willing to apologize. They feel like maybe you're feeling fragile right now, or that they feel like the situation between you has gotten really out of control. They do see a lot of reminders of you. Everyone looking up here at the kite, they do see a lot of reminders of you. Perhaps as they're hearing songs, seeing your picture, hearing your name, different places that they go. Listening to music that maybe perhaps you guys listen to together, or a television show, or they're getting synchronicities from numbers. Okay. It's making them happy when they see this and they hear this, but they're just still a little concerned about, the relationship and where they stand with you. They know that they had a lot of trashy ways, a lot of trashy behaviors, and maybe even had a trashy mouth in how they spoke to you. Some of them could have spoke to you in a very rude, disrespectful way that you didn't tolerate, that you didn't stand for. They possibly said some things they did not mean, out of anger, out of frustration, out of envy and jealousy. All right. They do realize that right now you may feel like the relationship with them is done, that it's time for you to move on. You might feel like there's no further use in communicating with them because they've done too much. All right. And they are aware of this. They know that their way of thinking is possibly the cause of everything that has gone wrong between you guys. All right. Give me one more out of this deck. The person on a collective mind in their behavior and how they're seeing things. Yeah, this was somebody that bounced back and forth out of your life. They come and go. Like, they would come in, love bomb you, give you a lot of attention, and then they pull back, and they left you in a mindset of wondering, like, okay, what is going on? Like, where do I stand? What does this person want with me? Why are they coming in and out of my life all the time? Why is the minute everything like is going good, for some reason, then I just look like everything's going bad? There's no communication, no callback, no responding to text, or if they do, is one word answers, little short things, like not our normal communication. This person was more than likely bouncing back and forth either they would feel the intensity of the connection and they're going in and out because they weren't ready for that, or possibly too because we have this other person out here, they're bouncing back and forth because they were seeing third parties, other people, okay? And they did not want to enter into a relationship with you, knowing that they were still out here seeing other people, okay? But let's see, like, what was going on in this person's environment that they kept bouncing back and forth between my collective. They felt insecure. They bounced back and forth with you because they were insecure, okay? They didn't feel like they were enough for you. They didn't feel like they were on your level. Again, you know, with envy out here, we have envy, and jealousy out here, we have jealousy. This person felt like, and again, collective, you may have been a little bit more educated. Maybe you had more street smarts, book smarts, more income. You were more independent. You own your own home, your family, your business. Like I said, you didn't really have a need for this person. You just wanted this person. And this person couldn't understand that you don't want somebody that needs you, somebody that has to be codependent on you. And that's because this person was codependent. So they didn't understand the value of just having someone that just loves you for who you are, unconditional love, 1616, when I say that, and just somebody just wanting you in their life because of that genuine, authentic love that you have for them, and not wanting to use them or need them to come in, you know, because then that would just be a trauma bond or codependent relationship, and it's not a healthy relationship. This person again is watching you. With her peeping through the hole like that, they're watching you, all right? And again, they might be watching your social media, something you post, watching if they know you live. They could be driving by. You could be receiving phone calls from unwanted numbers, spam numbers. They're keeping an eye on you, and they're wanting to know, like, are you moving on? Are you seeing someone else, you know? So let's clarify this trash. Let's clarify trash out here. Yeah, they're keeping an eye on you, investigating you. All right, they're going through, clarifying trash with investigating. This person may be going through messages, or going through your messages that you possibly posted on social media to see who's commenting, and if they're commenting, what they're saying. All right, seeing who's following your page, who you're following back, if they're able to see that, what you're saying to them, how they're commenting on your posts, your pictures, your compliments, you know. This is somebody that's really keeping an eye on you. We have investigating, we have insecure, we have them watching your phone, we have them watching your back. Somebody is really keeping their eye on you. Give me kite. Give me something on kite. Thank you. Alright, yeah, this person with the kite, with them being fragile and wanting to release certain things, release something to come back to you. Some of them may have been married and are considering getting a divorce. If they weren't married and they were living with someone, and possibly thinking about moving out, releasing if they did get into another relationship, they're thinking about releasing that relationship, okay? Or releasing friends, releasing family, releasing whatever's been standing in the way of your connection. They are really considering and trying to figure out how to release that, to let it go, because they want to come back towards you, collective, okay? Because they do have feelings for you. They want you. They just felt so insecure and worried about what could possibly happen if they really gave their heart to you, out of fear possibly of getting hurt. All right, so let's get into take with fixing things in very sticky situations. Yeah, I already know the tea. Collective, you already knew, all right? You already knew that this person was envious. You knew that they didn't like your shine, your positivity. You knew that they were doing things behind your back, okay? And you already knew that whatever situations that they were in, like, they weren't going to last, they weren't going to work, because you knew this person wasn't going to find anyone that was going to measure up to you, that was going to give them that feeling that they got from you, that was going to come in as positive and genuine as you, okay? So you're not surprised that they want to come in and fix things, because you knew they were going to want to come back to you once they went out there and realized they could not replace you, okay? Give me communication, chatting. Give me something. Clarify, spirit guides. Communication, chatting. for this person. What do we have? Thank you. All right. All right, we have 4. Definitely they want to work on stability, security. They want to come and secure things with you, okay? Let's just get that right out the bat. They want to come in and express something. So with open communication, chatting, incoming communication, text messages, phone calls, social media, they do want to come in and express something. The fact that this is a cassette tape or recording, they're replaying messages. If you left a voicemail for them, they're replaying that, hearing that to hear your voice, thinking about what you said, replaying in their mind their last conversation you had with them. They're replaying the last thing they said to you. Good, bad, or ugly, they're replaying it, okay? I told you, possibly this person put their foot in their mouth when they spoke to you. They probably spoke to you in a way that, you didn't like. They also want to come in and reveal something to you, all right? And possibly what they want to reveal is that the person that they cheated on you with, they left them, put them in the trash, no longer in that relationship anymore, all right? Toss it out, let it go, and that person's no longer part of their life, and that they're open and available now to come back to you. But collective, you don't want to hear it. You're not interested. You're not interested in what they have to say about what went on in that relationship that they chose over you. 2121, when I say that. You don't care that it didn't work. You don't care that they weren't happy, because the truth of the matter is they felt that it was greener grass. They mistreated you to go there. So if it fell apart, if it didn't work, oh well, too bad, too sad. You don't care. You just don't care. That's their problem. That's not your problem. All right, you were genuine, you were nice, you were sweet. Instead of them appreciating it, they were envious of it. So now that it was a complete fail where they went. They want to come in and say, hey, okay, collective, I want you back. That didn't work. Let me tell you what happened to me. They want to be the victim, all right, and they want some type of sympathy or empathy from you. All right, so give me camel. Okay, thank you. They want to travel towards you because of the love that you gave. That love that they was envious of, they want to come back to it because that you were healing sex. You were healing to them, okay? You had a lot of stamina. You were able to not just lay there, but give it back, take it back. You know where I'm going, all right? But they missed that. They missed that healing type of love that they received with you, and that genuine, unconditional love. So that's why they want to travel back to you. Give me jealousy. Give me jealousy, please. They're running away from people that are jealous. Jealous people that were jealous of you. They want to get away from that. They want to get away from that type of environment. They want to get away from having that wandering eye and third parties. Most importantly, they want to get away from that person that they went towards, because that person is not only jealous of you, because I think the third party is watching you, but I think that they got into a situation with someone who put information in their ear, tried to steer them away from you. Somebody who wanted them, but possibly they didn't want like that, okay? Somebody who's holding on too tightly for them, or the idea of having them, and tried to pull them away from you by giving them a different outlook or on you, all right? And they just want to get away from that. They want to run from that to run towards you. Give me something, a lollipop. Clarify a lollipop. Well, definitely this person wants to come and hook up with you. All right, they thinking about you sexually. They want to spend a night with you, spend a moment with you, intense pleasure, have a pleasurable time with you. Give me something else on lollipop. Thank you. And they want to come in and have a family with you, a new beginning with you, okay? They want to get away from where they are to come towards you, maybe take you on a trip, maybe have you spend a weekend or something with them, a vacay with them, and they want to be able to experience that tantric sex with you again and tell you they want a new beginning. They want to start over. Some of you may have a child with this person, one or two. All right, this may be your child's mother or father, but they also want to maybe start a new beginning and have a family with you. If they have children, they want to blend families with you now. So this is what they want to come in and say. But what's been going on? Like, what are some of the secrets? Like, I had this flipped over here. I didn't even know. A bugaboo. Someone was attached to a bugaboo. All right. Someone is arguing with somebody, constantly having a face off with somebody. They're both carrying a lot of baggage from the past, all right? And they probably have trust issues with one another, and they want to get away from that situation and come to you as well. What's the vibe? What's the some secrets this person's been holding from the collective? What were some of the secrets this person is holding from the collective? That's too many. You're falling out. What are the secrets? This might not be the deck because this deck is falling apart. What are the secrets? Thank you, thank you, thank you. They wanted to tell you that the reason that they procrastinated the relationship with you, the reason that they put it on hold, it was stagnant, it was dead end, it was frozen, it felt like it wasn't moving, it felt like it wasn't going anywhere. The reason they're blowing hot and cold with you is because they needed to take some time and heal. They were possibly coming out of a relationship when they met you, when they both of you met. Possibly you collective were coming out of a relationship, and they just feel like you both needed, if not one of you, both of you needed some time to just heal. Take some time to yourself. Okay, they didn't want to jump out of something and then jump directly into a relationship with you because they didn't have so much feeling for you, so much love for you. They wanted it to work when they were ready, but they just weren't ready. They feel like you needed time to heal. They needed time to heal. You both need to do some introspection, some meditate, take care of yourselves, and spend time alone by yourself so that you wouldn't just be a rebound relationship. They are optimistic that you guys can get together and get on the right page, have something successful out of your relationship. What else? What are the secrets this person was keeping from my collective? What are some of the other secrets this person was keeping from my collective? Thank you. Yeah, they kept a secret that they were still involved with someone else. They were seeing someone else. Possibly if your person wasn't married and if you weren't married, they were seeing somebody who was married or someone they were, again, that they were married to. And they didn't tell you. Possibly, this person told you they were separated or no longer involved with their significant other, and they may have rebounded, gone back to that person. I don't know why I just got 2020. This came out of nowhere. Okay, so 20. All right. Your person may have gone back to somebody in 2020 when COVID came. Maybe they were separated with somebody, but when COVID came and people weren't able to go back to work and we were on lockdown in a lot of places, where you were, you had to stay inside. Your person couldn't have reconciled during the year of 2020, during that COVID time when there was we had to stay in. Maybe they were spending time with that person, or they were locked down with that person, or the other person lost their job. They need to financially care for them and they just move in. But I don't know why I got that, but I got that, so it's relevant to somebody. 2020, okay? All right, so get back out. Your person also could have been on the lowdown of the DL. You may have somebody that's on the DL that you don't know about, staying with the same sex, hooking up with people who are into the same sex. All right, your person definitely was living the nightlife. They took a gamble on losing you when they were keeping these secrets from you. Your person likes to be out, partying, gamble. Your person may like been hanging out at strip clubs. All right, your person may have been hooking up with someone that they met at a strip club. Your person could have gone to Vegas, collect to gamble, collect to play the shot, the little slots, all right. They may have a gambling problem, more addiction. All right. What else? What other secrets was this person keeping from my collector? What other secrets? Your person is daydreaming about you. Their head is in the clouds about you. They're really wondering if you guys can come back together. Also, with head in the clouds, I'm getting to that your person may be sending you telepathic messages. And they're visiting you in the 5D when you both are sleeping. You guys are seeing each other in the 5D. So this makes me think that this is a very spiritual connection. All right. And this person is really trying to pull on your energy a lot of time. They're probably trying to get you to reach out to them, to communicate with them. Because this comes out under already knowing the tea and wanting to fix a relationship, fix things, to hold things together, not really ready to cut you loose. Okay. You're in their hopes and dreams. This person's really fantasizing to you a lot. And I feel like when this person's dealing with a lot or have a lot on their plate, like they think about you, dream about you, fantasize about you. And it does bring them some type of happiness, all right, when they can just get lost in their thoughts about you sometimes and just reminiscing on the moments and things, the times that you guys share. What else is this person keeping a secret from my collective? You dealt with a narcissist, and if you didn't deal with a narcissist, since it's coming under divorce and bugaboo, they may be involved with a narcissist. Okay, if your person wasn't, the third party that they're with is a narcissist, very egotistical, an opportunist, somebody that wants to take advantage of your person, use your person for their own self gain. Okay, that person that they're with may be very fragile. They may have a lot of mood swings, blowing in and out, hot and cold with them, constantly on their back, questioning them, watching them, their every move, not trusting them, having emotional outbursts, doing a lot of emotional manipulation. All right, your person needs to set boundaries with that person, with the person that they were involved with, and possibly too with the divorce and the bugaboo out here. It could be somebody that they are separated or they have divorced from that's not letting accepting that the relationship is over, that's constantly coming by trying to see what they're doing, who they're doing, if they come back to you. Someone being very disrespectful with their mouth and what they're saying, and your person just feel like they have to constantly defend themselves against that person. Okay, because that person won't leave them alone, and that's because that person's very envious of them possibly coming back to you, envious of how they feel about you, because they realize that your person has a lot of love for you and that your person is no longer in love with them, or just does not feel, for them the way they feel for you. This person feels, that third party may feel like they're competing with against you for this person's attention, and they're very discontent on that. Okay, your person, that person might be a smoker. The person they're with may be a smoker. Your person may be smoking a lot, cigarettes, weed, vapes, whatever. They just may be doing a lot of smoking, but your person just wants to get away, spend some time with you, have fun, relax, just get away from everything that's going on with them. Give me one more of the secrets that this person is hiding from my collective. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, you gave me two. I'll take two. Balance. Two is balance. Two is intuition. Your person using their intuition. They're using inner wisdom now. They're wanting to make better choices. They're planning on coming towards you. They have a mutual attraction towards you. They're they could have been indecisive between you and someone else with the two, but they do see you as their soulmate, and they see that person they're with as a psychopath. Okay, so they are involved indeed with someone who's unpredictable. And I said that, so this is clarification. With the two being out here, they're inside, they're doing introspection, looking within, and doing a lot of comparison between you and the person they're with. The person that they're with is a psychopath, unpredictable, constantly manipulative, abusive. They might be hitting on them, breaking things, tearing up things, destroying things, saying very rude, disrespectful things, mean things, trying to tear them down in how they speak to them, try to make that person feel less than. And when they see you as a twin flame, a soulmate, a very positive person. They miss the friendship with you. You guys are like night and day completely. Okay, you and the person that they've somehow found themselves involved with, and that's what's got them missing you and wanting to come back towards you, because you're such a positive influence, a positive person, and the person they have is more of a negative, more in the dark. Okay, so let's get into what their true intentions are, collective, for you. What energy they would bring into your life if you let this person come back into your life. What your intentions are, what you really want from your person, what is it you, and how they're feeling towards you. Okay, so let's go ahead and set the tone on these. All right, what are the intentions of the person on the collective's mind towards my collective? What are their intentions? What are their true intentions towards the collective? Something wanting to come, didn't come. What are the true intentions of the person? Thank you. Friendly. Okay, it says, I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. So they do want to come in. They do want to come in and be friendly. So if when you guys had your last communication, the the last time you saw each other, when they said something, whatever they said, if it was an upset, conversation, they do want to come in now and be friendly. So you might get somebody to just pop up on you, send a message at first, or just say, hey, good morning, how are you? Just checking on you, because they want to check your temperature, okay? But they're going to come in being very nice and friendly because they don't want you to reject them or turn them away, all right? So they are going to come in with good intentions to try to be joyful, do something fun. They want to come in, kind of let the past be the past, and just come in on a better, lighter type of mood. All right, so what's the energy they're going to bring? What energy are they going to bring to my collective? What's the energy that they're trying to bring to the collective at this moment? Big favor. I'm looking for a significant assistance, a large effort on your part. So your person may come in friendly because they have a favor to ask of you. Maybe they're trying to get away from this third party and they need somewhere to go. Maybe they're experiencing some financial losses right now and they need a little bit of assistance with that. Maybe they need some advice from you. Maybe they just need to pull on your energy, okay? But they are going to come in with a favor, or maybe the favor is just for your forgiveness or helping them go through or something that they're doing, they have going on. I do want to clarify that. Can we clarify big favor? What's this big favor? Perspective. I value your opinion and would appreciate your unique approach to the situation. Yeah, that's the favor. I said they may want some advice from you on how to. Yeah, so this person's going to come in wanting your advice. Perhaps you're doing something similar to what I'm doing. You're pulling on energy, doing tarot reading or introspection, healing, or maybe they just value, maybe they want a reading from you. If you are a reader, they may want a reading from you as to how they need to approach the situation that they're in, what you see happening with their situation. They're curious. They want a personal read on you and not a collective read, okay? What's the collective's intentions? What's the collective's intentions towards their person? What are the collective intentions towards the person that they're no longer in communication with or on their mind? What's the collective's intentions? Okay, collective, you have 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it's a collective, so let's see. All in different energies. Empathy, okay? I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. So if this person does come in friendly, asking for a favor, asking for a reading, if that's what you do or whatever you do, advice or whatever they want from you, because they do want your opinion, they value your opinion a lot, okay? You will be empathetic with them. You will provide them emotional support if needed, or you'll try to understand where they're coming from. Goodbye for some of you. The moment has come to part ways. Our paths are diverging and it's time to let go. If this person does come in towards you, your intentions for them are to say that you don't wish to reconcile. There's no rekindling of anything. You're sorry they're going through what they're going through, but you're not able to help them. You prefer that you guys just part your ways. Just let you going in different ways, you're going in different directions, and you feel like you don't align anymore. Chaos. Some of you are holding a grudge. I'm a magnet for trouble. It's not my fault. I leave a trail of mayhem behind me. I don't feel like there's so much you collective. Even though I'm asking what your intentions are, you may feel like right now you have a lot going on in your life and you don't want to get involved with them because things are just not lining up good for you, okay? And you might want to bring some chaos to this person's life, or you may feel like what you have going in your life may bring chaos to this person's life, and you're just not the right person to get involved with them and whatever the hell they have going on. And then brag. Some of you might be in a bragging stage. I will always enthusiastically share the amazing things happening in my life. Maybe some of you want to brag about how you heal, how you moved on, and how good things are going for you when they tell you things are not going on well for them. And they want your perspective. You may feel like it's an opportunity to brag about, oh, well, hey, I told you that grass wasn't greener. You went over there and things going good for me. You catching hell and I'm not, where because my karma's coming in and so some of you might be in that mindset that you want to rub it in their face about how good you're doing and how life is not going so well for them. How are they feeling? How do they feel about my collective? How is the person on my collective's mind feeling about them right now? How are they feeling about my collective? Let's go one more round. Okay, thank you. Frustrated. We got a jumper. Frustrated. I'm irritated with what I can't control and want you to feel as bad as I do. So they're frustrated, collective. Okay, they are very frustrated because their life is not going well right now. It could be because they're dealing with some karma, and you know, we started this reading off with envy, your light in their darkness. So they are feeling very frustrated. They're irritated. Their life is out of control. They want you to feel as bad as they do. They don't like seeing you happy and seeing everything keep working out in your favor while they're suffering. But they're suffering because it's their karma. They made bad, poor choices, and it's the consequences of their choices. Okay. All right. So let's get a motivational message for you, from the spirits. A motivational message. Here we are. Magic. There is magic and miracles all around me. Where others see coincidence, I see evidence of life synchronicities. I love filling life with wonder and magic. It's way more fun than that. I can resonate with that really well because I see everything. I see a bird. When I see a bird, I look up the type of bird. I pay attention to what that bird is doing, what type of bird it is. Okay, I look it up, the spirit guide. I see what's the universal message for me. I see a butterfly. I know it's transformation. I see a dragonfly. Everything. When things pop up, I mean, I catch everything. I catch the numbers. I catch the music. So I feel that. And when you are more in tune, everything, they're not a coincidence. When things happen, it's not a coincidence. If I say something I didn't mean to say, I catch, why did I say that? What does it mean? I pay attention to everything, and I'm so open to everything right now, collector. And that might be how you're feeling, and you're seeing that. The more in tune you get, the more evolved you get, the more you transform. Everything means something, and you see the meaning behind everything. Okay. So this is my reading for you for today. I hope it resonated with you. If it does, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted to when I put out another message. And thank you. Thank you. Okay. Have a great day.